Welcome to MoMoTV. Today we will introduce several essential displayed items from the China National Museum. This series of rectangular bronze container is called ding. It is usually believed to be used for sacrifice to the gods. This particular one is called Homu Wu Ding, means Queen Mother Wu Ding. It is 133 cm high, 110 cm wide, 79 cm deep, and weighs over 800 kilograms, about 1,800 pounds. This ding has beautiful and complicated decorations. On the handle, there is a drawing of two tigers trying to eat a human being in the center. Between 12th to 11th century BC, there is a very unique culture developing in West China. It is called Shu. Iconic historical site is called Three-Star Mound. This mask is representative. Currently people are still investigating on the purpose of those masks since they are much larger than normal human face size, and given this strange design, it is usually believed to be associated with certain religion and sacrificial activities. This bronze container is called Four Goats Square Zoom. It is more than 3,000 years old from the era of late Shang dynasty. This type of bronze containers are usually used to contain wine, but as this one is as tall as 58 centimeters, it is believed to be used as sacrificial vessel. The bottom is supported by ring feet and the middle part was skillfully engraved with four goats, with big curly horns. The four goats stand facing in four directions, looking serene and calm. For high relief entwining dragons are on the shoulders of the square zoom. Now we are looking at some pots that dates back to Neolithic, which is about 5,000 years ago. This pottery pot is in the shape of a small mouth and a bulging belly. In the body of the pot between the painted also pinched a nude human figure. Portrait of standing. The head is located in the neck of the pot. All five senses, body and limbs, are located in the abdomen of the pot. Hands in front of the abdomen, nipples with black color to be painted. In the portrait of the lower abdomen exaggeratedly shaped the image of the genitals. In addition, in the back of the neck of the pot painted with long hair under the painting of a large frog. In the portrait of the two legs of the outer side of the frog pattern is also painted. The Sphinx-patterned colored pottery basin is also a Neolithic Yangshao culture colored pottery vessel, which is red in color, 16 cm in height and 40 cm in caliber. The mouth of the basin is painted with interrupted black colored bands, and the interior is painted with two symmetrical groups of sphinxes and fish motifs. The human face is round with a pointed object resembling a bun and fin-shaped decoration on the top of the head. The right half of the forehead is painted in black, the left half is rounded in black, the eyes are thin and flat, and the nose is short and inverted T-shaped. The human face with fish pattern symbolizes that the sorcerer invites the fish god to possess the body to invoke the soul and pray for the blessing of the children who died young. Because the Yangshao culture with human face, fish, frogs, and other patterns of colored pots more covered in the baby urns, and adult urn burials and adult graves have not been found in this colored pots, there is a view that the human face with fish patterns of colored pots is buried children's burial, may be related to the ancient people's concept of life and death. Also from 5,000 years ago, this Neolithic dance pattern painted pottery basin is 14 cm high, 28 cm in caliber and 10 cm in diameter at the base, and is orange-red in color. The upper abdomen is curved and the lower abdomen tapers into a small flat base. The mouth rim and outer wall are decorated with simple black lines. The interior is decorated with three groups of dance figures, each with a string pattern above and below, separated by parallel vertical lines and foliage. Dance figure for each group are 5 people, dancers holding hands, face are facing the right front, step in step, like stepping on the beat in dance. Characters of the head have a braid-like ornaments, under the body also has a floating diagonal ornaments, headdresses, and lower ornaments to the left and right respectively. Each group of the outermost 2 people's outer arms are painted with 2 lines. Guojizi Bai Pan is an ancient Chinese bronze rectangular pan vessel from the Western Zhou dynasty which dates back to 1046 BC. The Guojizi Bai Pan is the largest known bronze plate in the world. It enjoys the reputation of the best bronzeware of the Western Zhou dynasty. The rectangular Guojizi Bai Pan resembles a bathtub. It is about 475 pounds in weight. The four corners are regular fillets and the 4 feet are all in rectangular shape, and hidden at the bottom of the plate, making the mouth of the plate appear large while the bottom small. Guojizi Bai Pan is an ancient Chinese bronze rectangular pan vessel from the Western Zhou dynasty which dates back to 1046 BC. The Guojizi Bai Pan is the largest known bronze plate in the world. Pot in eagle shape, which is 3,000 to 5,000 years old, was found in a grave of a female. The eagle is stocky, with stout legs, 2 wings attached to the sides of the body, and a tail that drops to the ground, forming 3 stable fulcrums with the 2 eagle legs. The eagle's eyes are round and open, and its beak is powerful and hook-shaped. Ding mouth set in the back and between the 2 wings, close together like a back hug. The tripod-shaped artifact features and the eagle's animal beauty cleverly blended into one. The Neolithic Hongshan culture jade dragon is a round carving work. The jade dragon is cut, ground, milled and rolled as the main process, requiring an accurate shape and a vivid image, with a mature conception and drawing lines in the design, a variety of tools and skillful techniques, which covers the methods and processes of the round carving process of jade, such as cutting, grinding, milling, rolling, perforating, and outlining, and has a basic technical manifestation of round carving techniques. The jade dragon is carved in the round from a single block of jade material, and the details are also carved in relief and shallow relief, etc. The whole body is faceted and relatively polished, with unique modeling and exquisite craftsmanship. The use of the Neolithic Red Mountain culture jade dragon is inconclusive, as it is 26 centimeters tall, and obviously not an accessory, but presumably a ceremonial object used as a religious totem symbol or for rituals. It is likely that the Neolithic Hongshan culture jade dragon was a totem for the Ma surname. This is the earliest physical object of dragon totem in China, so it is also known as the first Chinese dragon. There are also other jade items such as chong, are also on display. Chong is believed to be an important item for religious sacrifice to God back in Neolithic era. Warring States Bronze Ice Censer, a bronze wine vessel from the Warring States period, is known as the world's earliest refrigerator, which dates back as early as 400 BC. The square container is placed inside a larger square holder, and there is a large space between the outer wall of the innerve container and the inner wall of the holder, which has the dual function of chilling and warming the wine. There are 2 rectangular mortise and tenon holes on one side of the bottom, and 1 rectangular mortise and tenon hole on the other side. When installing, these 3 mortise and tenon holes and 3 hooks on the bottom of the inner part of the item are fastened together, and the movable barbs of one of the hooks are automatically poured down, which can fix the square pots in the item without shaking. This is an eco-friendly lamp. Water is filled inside the body of the crane. When lit up, smoke from the candle will be guided to the crane body, avoiding air pollution. This is a wine vessel in rhinoceros shape. Terracotta figurine of drumming and singing from the Eastern Han Dynasty, unearthed at the Eastern Han Cliff Tomb in Chengdu City, as a burial object of the Eastern Han Dynasty. It is made of clay-gray pottery, wearing conical cap on the head, 2 shoulders high, pants barefoot, left arm around a flat drum, right hand raised the hammer to hit, open-mouthed laughter, witty demeanor, exaggerated movements, live a haiku is wrapping the image. It is known as the first figurines of the Han Dynasty, is a rich folk flavor and local style of the excellent sculpture. Tang Dynasty pottery camel carrying music and dancing 3-color figurines camel head height 58 centimeters, the camel head standing upright, carrying 5 Han and Hu adult men. A Hu man in the center is dancing, while the remaining 4 sit around and play. Tang Dynasty pottery camel carrying music and dance 3-color figurines show is a small band formed by the western region of Hu people on tour in Chang'an City. Tang Dynasty pottery camel carrying music and dance 3-color figurines Hu music, Hu dance theme novel, 3-color glaze of the distinctive tones, glaze color is sharp and moist. Tang Dynasty pottery camel carries music dance 3-color figurines cleverly exaggerated the proportion of people and camel, full of rich exotic mood, beautiful and vivid shape. Camel carries music program set acrobatics and circus in 1, 2 dromedary camel height is generally about 2 meters, the load force can reach 200 kilograms, carrying 5 adult men need to be well trained. 5 artists in the camel back without fences on the platform of singing and dancing to show the high degree of skill. This kind of camel carrying music must have been very popular in Chang'an, and similar works have been unearthed in the Tang tombs in Zhongbozi village, Xi'an. The Tang Dynasty ceramic camel carrying and dancing 3-color figurines show that most of the Tang Dynasty Hu artists possessed professional skills and came to Chang'an to engage in music, dance, singing, acrobatics, and other artistic activities, which brought a new atmosphere to the spiritual life of Chang'an. Nine Dragons and 9 Phoenixes crown is made of lacquered bamboo tied into a cap, the fabric is made of silk, the front is decorated with 9 golden dragons with bead drops in their mouths, under which there are 8 golden phoenixes with dotted emerald green, and there is also a golden phoenix at the back, making a total of 9 dragons and 9 phoenixes. The golden phoenixes have their heads facing downwards and hold the bead drops in their mouths. The bead drop can be swayed with the step when walking, like a walking rocker. The crown is embedded with 115 pieces of unprocessed natural rubies and 4,400 pearls. This exhibit is an Eastern Zhou, early Warring States, artifact, which dated back to 700 BC. This drum seat is inserted into the base of the drum by 8 pairs of large dragons surrounded by the center column, large dragons coiled around dozens of small dragons, unpredictable, vivid and orderly. While drumming, the drums sound as if waking up the dragons, to achieve the perfect unity of vision and hearing. This drum seat combines the techniques of casting, copper welding, inlaid and other manufacturing crafts, by 8 pairs of turquoise inlaid with large dragons surrounded by the center of the column, round carving of the group of dragons coiled around dozens of small dragons, the head and tail echoed each other, entwined, giving people a dazzling, unpredictable and stretching the open, lively and orderly peculiar feeling. The outer edge of the round seat has 4 symmetrical copper ring handles. With the rapid development of science and technology, many national treasures have exquisite replicas, but this piece of building drum bass, due to the complexity of the process, the casting process cannot be restored, there is no substitute appeared. Thanks for watching. We will see you in next episode of MoMoTV Fine Arts series.